Hi, this is Ray from soyachinchao.com and welcome back to another episode of ICYMI, where we bring you the latest tech news that mattered in case you missed it. It's finally here! Samsung Malaysia has officially revealed the pricing and availability details of the Galaxy A30 and A50, and Rory has the details.
Thanks Ray, and you join me in the W Hotel where Samsung has just launched their Galaxy A30 and Galaxy A50 smartphones. So these two smartphones are Samsung's new mid-range devices. So let's get into it. So the Galaxy A50 is the more premium of the two, and it comes with an Exynos 9610 processor inside that's made up to 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage. There is also a large 4000 mAh battery and a large 6.4-inch display, and it's their new Infinity U display that pushes a resolution of Full HD+. For photography, you're getting a triple camera setup at the back with a 25 megapixel main sensor, an 8 megapixel ultra-wide sensor, as well as a 5 megapixel sensor for depth effects. Up front, you have a 25 megapixel selfie shooter that lives in the little notch in the Infinity U display. Besides that, you also get an in-display fingerprint scanner, which is pretty rare at this price point, as well as a 3.5mm headphone jack. The smartphone itself is encased in this glossy, shiny finish with a back that's curved and is made out of a material that Samsung calls glastic. So it's not glass, not plastic, I guess it's something in between. And it also has a really nice shiny band. So the device feels very well put together, but it isn't as hefty or as heavy as I thought a smartphone with a 4000 mAh battery would be. Next, we have the Samsung Galaxy A30, which is designed to sit just below the Galaxy A50. So the Galaxy A30 has slightly watered down specs, but it still keeps a lot of the specifications that make the Galaxy A50 good. So you still have the 6.4-inch Full HD Plus Infinity U display, you still have the large 4000 mAh battery, and you still have that shiny premium looking body. So the biggest difference is in the camera as well as the fingerprint scanner. So instead of an in-display fingerprint scanner, it has a regular fingerprint scanner at the back. And for the camera, instead of a triple camera setup, you get a dual camera setup. You have a 16 megapixel plus 5 megapixel setup instead. So you have the 16 megapixel wide as well as the 5 megapixel ultra wide. Up front, you also only get a 16 megapixel selfie camera. Looking at the internals, it also gets a slight downgrade from the Galaxy A50, where it's now powered by an Exynos 7904 processor, mated to 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage. But now it's time for the pricing and availability details. So the Galaxy A50 will be priced at 1,199 ringgit, while the Galaxy A30 will be priced at 799 ringgit. So despite the fact that you get a slight bump down in specs, you still get a slight bump down in price as well, so that kind of matches, I guess. So both of these smartphones will be available starting today, and you can pick them up at all authorized Samsung retailers as well as online. There is one unfortunate thing about these two handsets though, because neither of them come with Samsung Pay, and that was something that I was actually looking forward to, because it's a good way for Samsung to leverage their ecosystem to help their mid-range smartphones stand out from this highly competitive segment of the market. But what do you guys think? Do you think this is a big deal? Let me know in the comments below. But that is it from me at the W Hotel and the Samsung Galaxy A series launch. Thank you so much for watching. I will throw it back to the studio with Ray.
Thanks, Rory. Moving on. So Samsung Malaysia has also revealed the Galaxy M20, and if you're looking for a smartphone under 1,000 ringgit, this might be the device for you. The Samsung Galaxy M20 will be priced at 799 ringgit, and it will be going on sale from 9 AM on 20th of March 2019 on Shopee. So for the first 100 customers, you will get 100 ringgit voucher that you can use on Samsung's official online store on Shopee. And for the first 1,000 customers, you will get a Logitech speaker and also a JBL headphones. And for the next 2,000 customers, you only can get a Logitech speaker. To recap, the Galaxy M20 features a 6.3-inch Full HD Plus display, an Exynos 7904 processor, 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage. It also has a dual camera setup and an 8 megapixel selfie camera. It also has a large 5000 mAh battery that charges via USB-C. Apple has officially launched their iPad Air, and it appears to be their mid-range tablet that sits right below the iPad Pro. The new iPad Air features a 10.5-inch Retina display, an Apple A12 Bionic chip with either 64 or 256 gigs of internal storage. It also retains the home button and Touch ID, and it also supports the first generation Apple Pencil. For added convenience, it also supports Smart Keyboard. In terms of camera, it has an 8-megapixel rear camera and also a 7-megapixel FaceTime HD camera. Similar to the iPad Air 2, it also provides 10 hours of battery life, but it still charges via Lightning port. In Malaysia, the new iPad Air 2019 will have a starting price of 2,199 ringgit for the base model with 64 gigs of storage, while the higher spec version with 256 gigs of storage with Wi-Fi and cellular support will be priced at 3,399 ringgit. Apart from the iPad Air, Apple has also introduced their iPad mini for 2019. The Apple mini has a 7.9-inch display and also an Apple A12 Bionic chip with 64 or 256 gigs of storage. It also supports the first generation Apple Pencil, but unlike the iPad Air 2019, it does not support Smart Keyboard. In terms of camera, it comes with an 8-megapixel rear camera and also at the front it has a 7-megapixel FaceTime HD camera. According to the price listed on Apple's online store, the base model with 64 gigs of storage will be priced at 1,699 ringgit, while the higher spec variant with 256 gigs of storage with Wi-Fi and cellular support will be priced at 2,899 ringgit. So that's all from me. If you want to learn more of what I've covered just now, the links are in the description. So what do you think of ICYMI? We would like to hear from you too, so leave a comment down below. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also hit the notification bell icon so that you'll be informed whenever we post a new video. So do check out Rory's hands-on video on the A30 and A50 here, and also the last episode of ICYMI here. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!